Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move.
this is what we do here in the training ground, and like I said, the focus is like to take the responsibility for the people who take responsibility that we are in a big club and there are hundreds of them, like and this is what we do in the moment.
Nick Pure.
Hi Thomas.
Hi.
Can you give us an injury update on I guess would it be Callum, Cesar and Ruth? Are they three, and is Marcus Alonso, would he be well enough to start, having
I think so. Marcos is ready to start. Aspi is ready to start. Who else did you mention? Reece and Callum?
Reece and Callum, are they the two that are sort of been...
We will try to have them later in training, but will be a very, very tight race. So this decision we will take later after the training session. But yeah, as you know, they were not involved, and the injuries they had, let's see if this is worth the risk or if it's even possible with the two. This will be very, very, very tight.
Nizar Kinsella.
Thomas, with the uncertainty going on around the operations and how you're getting to matches and stuff, is there any sense of when you need this sorting out? Is there a sort of limit, a time limit on the problems, and will they grow and become harder and harder? I heard the Middlesbrough game, maybe you'll have some problems with that one, for example.
Yeah, but we have to deal with it. Like we have some new things to talk about, like how to arrive at games and like things that are normally taken care of the organization team and the team management team. And now we have to stick together and have our heads together and give our opinions and then find solutions on also matters like how to arrive at a match. This was not the case before, so there are some subjects that we are not used to discuss, but there's no problem to discuss it. We spend some extra time, some extra hours, give our thoughts, and then we find solutions. Because we want to find solutions, because as hard as we want to play the match tomorrow and make it to the next round, we want to also play the match in FA Cup on Saturday, and we want to make it into the next round.
Matt Law.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
You've not only been a head coach this last 2 weeks, you've been an ambassador for Chelsea, and I think a lot of people think you've done it very well. I wondered if you've surprised yourself at how comfortably you've slipped into that, and also, do you need the new ownership one to come in that allows you to then focus back on being a head coach and not an ambassador?
That would be
nice.
nice.
I ask that because one of the bids linked is from Saudi Arabia, and anything like that would just mean that we keep asking you non-football questions forever.
Yeah, but before we discuss a new owner needs to arrive, and a new owner needs to be approved, and a new owner needs to be allowed to own the football club, and then we can discuss about it if it's necessary to discuss about it. But then maybe again I'm not the right person, because there is a process how you become an owner in this league, and of course, like I said, also to you after the last game, we also everybody I think relies that a certain on the reliability of the process and on the values that which are like behind the decisions and the allowance and the permitment to own a club and to run a club. Yeah, did I have a choice? No, I I did not have a choice to also take this role. Do I need it? No, but listen, I mean, it's more or less also day by day, and it's like this in England, that not a lot of people, I think in general in sports are talking at a football club is a structure which I really appreciate. So we talk inside, and of course we have like people who are in charge of different roles and of different responsibilities, and but to the outside is more or less me who talks. Was it always comfortable? No, and like, but I think it's necessary, but I don't think too much about it. I try to be honest, and I try to give you an insight, and I try to provide you with information, but more or less still from a sportive side and still from a coach's heart. And this is what I try, and this is maybe what you can rely on. And I'm more than happy if things calm down and we can speak more about football. More than happy.
Jeremy Landon.
Yeah, hi Thomas. Can you just clarify what exactly the travel and the hotel arrangements are for Lille? Are they any different? And also, do you have a message for the Chelsea fans who are being urged by the Prime Minister's spokesman not to chant anymore for Roman Abramovich?
I heard about it. Just some minutes ago. I don't know if this is like in these times the most important subject I have to tell you to be discussed we're in Parliament. If fan chants now needs to be discussed in Parliament, maybe we need to worry about the priorities of discussions there. But okay, listen, no need to comment from me. We have really far more urgent things to discuss and to handle. Like you said, there are like restrictions and we have to deal with it. There are adjustments in our amount of staff who is traveling, how many rooms we have in hotels, how we arrive at matches. Yes, there will come soon. And to my understanding, everything is in place now that we can arrive on a professional level, because this is not about luxury and this is not about like bling bling. This is just a professional level of sports where we play now with having only two days between matches, while our opponents have 4 days in between matches, and to arrive and to decrease the possibility of injuries, for example. And for that, it's better to arrive with a plane than to sit in a bus. So we try to be as professional as possible in the frame that we can do it. To my understanding, we have a framework to go to Lille and play the game in Lille, where there will absolutely be no excuses regarding this kind of organizations. It is like already a bit more difficult to arrange things in a professional, in the best way possible for the FA Cup, but we will deal with it. And like I said, as long as we have shirts, as long as we are like alive, as long as we are a team and we arrive with our players, we will be competitive, and we will fight hard for our success, because we owe it to the people who normally support us and not normally, who support us in a very invisible way. And of course we're in the spotlight, and this is our responsibility to do so, and we will.
Okay, last two, Abdul and then Christophe to finish. Abdul.
Oui, bonjour coach.
Bonjour.
De TV5 Monde. Content de vous retrouver. J'espère que vous allez bien. Une question à propos d'Edouard Mendy. Depuis son retour et son sacre à la Coupe d'Afrique des Nations avec le Sénégal, on le sent encore mieux et encore plus en forme et encore plus décisif avec Chelsea. Comment voyez-vous son évolution plus généralement? Ça fait 1 an que vous l'entraînez maintenant du côté de Chelsea, sachant qu'il n'a pas encaissé de but lors de 14 des 18 matchs qu'il a joué en Ligue des Champions.
Okay. Answer in French? Oui, tu as dit beaucoup de choses que je peux seulement répéter. Au début, il est un gars exceptionnel avec un caractère très très fort. Il est un caractère très humble et tout le monde à Chelsea, et je pense beaucoup de spectateurs veulent absolument qu'il a ce succès, parce qu'il est cet gars qui donne tous pour une équipe. Et il est très très décisif. Nous sommes très heureux qu'il a cette évolution, parce que c'est vraiment exceptionnel. Depuis mon début ici à Chelsea, il était décisif, il était fort mentalement, mais aussi sur le terrain. Il joue un grand part dans notre performance décisive. Avec sa qualité, mais aussi avec sa caractère. Il est très calme, il donne cette calme pour notre défenseur aussi, et il pense toujours pour l'équipe. Et c'est exceptionnel. Je suis très heureux qu'il est mon joueur, que c'est possible que je suis l'entraîneur de lui, parce que c'est un plaisir d'avoir le gars chaque jour ici, et il est une grande personnalité.
Okay, last question, Christophe Lemis.
Oui, bonjour coach.
Bonjour.
Question à propos de Lille. Je voulais savoir double question en fait, je voulais savoir ce que l'absence de Renato Sanchez changeait pour vous, et qu'est-ce qui vous avait le plus, disons, impressionné ou gêné peut-être de la part des Lillois au match aller.
Ouais, honnêtement, je pense qu'ils ont fait un bon match ici à Stamford Bridge, très très fort, très physique. Ils ont attaqué très haut. C'était impressionnant parce qu'ils ont fait un bon pressing. Ils ont joué avec beaucoup de courage, bien sûr avec la mentalité qu'ils n'ont rien de perdre. Et on attend les mêmes choses, c'est clair. Je connais bien que la stade, des supporters, l'atmosphère est très émotionnelle. Ils ont la situation qu'ils ont tous de gagner et rien de perdre. Et je sais bien qu'ils aiment cette situation et ils vont donner tous de poser des questions à nous et de faire pression. J'attends qu'ils jouent dans leur 4-4-2, très offensif, très fluide, très agressif et très direct. Et on doit être préparé pour ça. Mais aussi, nous sommes confiants et nous avons confiance en nous. Mais pour moi, c'est clair, c'est mi-temps maintenant. Aucun match est décidé avec un 2-0, aucun match. Et c'est mi-temps maintenant et on doit avoir une autre performance exceptionnelle. Ils ont joué vendredi, je pense, vendredi soir, ou Lille. Ils sont très bien récupérés. Et pour ça, on doit être préparé mentalement et physiquement pour un match dur, c'est normal.
hard to say. I think I'm in a good run right now. I think I played some good matches in the past. So yeah, I'm happy about my performance in the last few matches. But I think as a footballer, you're always hungry and you want more. So I hope I can play a lot more consistency, like the last year, for example. And I hope I can keep going like this.
James,
and finally, if I can ask you about the uncertainty off the pitch at the moment, how is that affecting the playing group?
Well, I think we are all professional football players. I think everyone knows it's kind of a strange situation for everyone in the club right now. But we are the players. We have to focus on playing football, on the matches. I think that's the best we can do. All the other stuff, I think we have to, or the club has to sort out by themselves. I think it's not about the players. And I also cannot speak about it much because we're all very focused on the games. And I think this is the most important for us in the moment.
Okay, next up, James Bench, CBS.
Hi Kai, just picking up on that, how much of a challenge is it though to just stay focused on football at a time like this? Because it will be, I think we all in our lines of work, I think we would all naturally be distracted somewhat in the circumstances you're in.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone knows it's not easy. You always try to focus on the games. I think such a situation never happened at Chelsea before, so it's a little bit, of course, strange. But as I said, I think we are professionals, and sometimes situations like this can happen. It's not easy for us all, especially I think for the whole club, the fans, for everyone. But I think the best we can do in the moment is just to play good football, to try to give the fans a smile also on these kind of situations. It's all, everything is tough for us in the moment, but as we saw on the weekend, I think we can handle these situations, and hopefully tomorrow as well.
So let's move on to James Robson.
Hi Kai. We know about all the difficulties you're going to be having after Lille in terms of travelling for away games, which Thomas was talking about before. With there being that limit, that £20,000 limit, I wonder, would the players be willing to pay their own way in order to make sure you don't have to do things like a 10-hour bus drive?
I would pay it, it's no problem. I think that's not a big deal for us. I think for us to come to the games is the most important thing. And I think there are a lot of harder moments or harder things in the world right now than if we have to take the bus or the plane to a away game, and I would pay it, it's no problem.
So James, next up, Sammy Mocker, please.
Hi Kai. The players and the manager over the past couple of weeks have had to answer a load of sort of difficult questions about politics, etc. Do you believe that it's within generally speaking, within a footballer's remit? Is it within the footballer's job to answer these questions? And are you comfortable speaking about issues that really don't kind of affect you?
Not really. I think for me, I think for the other players, for the manager, for everyone, it's hard to say for us. I think the manager said this as well. We are sitting here in Cobham. We play football. We can do what we love, but you know there are a lot of bigger things happening right now than us playing football. And I think you see these images and you think it's not possible that things like this can happen. And still we are sitting here. We play in a full stadium. We can enjoy some moments. So for me, honestly, it's tough to speak about because I really don't. I'm not a politician. I cannot, I don't know everything about it. Of course, I think I know it's the worst thing that can happen on the planet right now, and I think we all stand for peace. So yeah, it's tough for me to speak about it. We all know this, but you know, obviously people ask us first because we are public peoples and they want to know what we think about it. But to be honest, you know, it's hard to answer these questions because we don't get really in touch with these kind of situations, and it's just tough to answer it.
Hello. Anybody home? Anybody home? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Everything working good? Are we live? Maybe. Maybe not. Probably. Okay, fixing stuff live on television. Sound. Hello. Anyways, people, are we ready? Anybody home? Yes, maybe not. Okay, so thank you for stopping by. Yeah, some people say that they can hear me, which is good. Thank you for stopping by. All right, people. So tonight or today or whatever time you're gonna watch me, there's so many games coming up. It's gonna be the Champions League and also the Premier League on the same day. So we're gonna focus on Chelsea against Lille. And we're going to talk also about Arsenal against Liverpool. Big games, right? So, feel free to send your comment. Let me know what you think about today. Mr. New Jersey City. Are you a fan of Juventus of Italy? All right. The channel is for everybody. So welcome to the channel. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. Spread the news, my brother. Welcome. Nice to see you, Mr. New Jersey. New Jersey City. Are you really in New Jersey or you just... your screen name is just like New Jersey City? What are you laughing? Tell us a little bit more about... you're laughing. Okay, people. So, like I said, is that two? Okay. Okay, many people are joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. All the good stuff. One click away and we are done. Only one click. So, waiting for more people to join, huh? But hey, it's okay. It's perfectly fine with me. So Ty said Kai Havertz. What about Kai Havertz? Kai with double brace. Let's wait and see. probably Lukaku to start, just to surprise Lille. They are a very physical team. And then we have another game on Saturday against Middlesbrough, right? Middlesbrough. And that one is going to be a very, very tough game. Chris Wilder, so probably Thomas Tuchel will be thinking about the next game, you know, what he can do to win both games. So this one we are ahead 2 goals. So I don't know, anything can still happen. Anything is possible in football, my friends. All right, so thank you one more time for stopping by. It's been a while. Been busy doing some other stuff, but I am back today just to say hi to you. And wow, we are waiting for lineups, but it's not gonna be now. It's gonna be like 2 hours from now, because the time has changed, right? Some people again 1 more hour or some stuff like that. You know how it goes, right? Some other people again like 2 hours. So it is what it is. So it's not like 3 o'clock as usual in the eastern part of the US. It's 4 o'clock, in case you didn't know about that. So okay, we are going to start talking about what the Premier League or the Champions League, what people want to start with. All right, so can't see anything here, but let me read some of the comment here. Tite say that I just want to see Lukaku do well. If he does well, equal, we don't have to spend more on attack than the defense or midfield. Yeah, everybody wanna see Lukaku do good, but I don't think he has a big picture, a big future, because he need to score. You know, we don't have time to wait. We bought him to score goals because apparently 16 goals a season wasn't enough for Tammy Abraham. So there's no excuses anymore. But he's on a very, very high salary, which is surprising. Somebody told me that it's over 300K. I'm like, who did those kind of stupid negotiation? All this time I was thinking he's like on 250 or something. But somebody said that he's on like 300 plus. I'm like, that is crazy. That is like 3 times the amount of money he was getting at Inter. That means they pretty much force him to come by offering him a lot of money, you know? And that's why he said, yeah, I'm here for money. I'm here because I was forced to come here, kind of. But who's gonna take that kind of salary? Unless if he, you know, he accept to take an L or negotiate with Chelsea Football Club and take some amount of money and leave. But we don't have to spend money on attack regardless of Lukaku or not, or because Broja's still there, Gallagher killing it at the moment. Mount is gonna improve. Kai is on fire, and still, can you just imagine? Kai Havertz hasn't even arrived yet, but he already won you pretty much everything. The Club World Cup, the Champions League, the Super Cup and all that. He hasn't even arrived yet. It's even scary to think about. He's 22, right? 22 years old. Just imagine when he's like 24. It's scary. So I don't really care about Lukaku or not Lukaku because we have a great future. Broja, Armando Broja is there. Conor Gallagher got the end product. Christian Pulisic got the end product. All those players got something. They just need to be consistent. But to be consistent, you have to also play consistent games and also consistent system. Not shopping and cutting all the time. You know. All right, people. So if you have a question, you can send. But I am going to Chelsea fantastic. We need some Arab money, but no guarantee if Saudi media take over. Okay, well, yeah, this is a narrative that's going on in the Chelsea community. Everybody from Saudi got money on paper, but if you look at the net worth from the Saudi media group, it's not that much, about 1 billion. But he's a Chelsea fan, and the narrative is that he's gonna just put the money on Chelsea. And people forget that he got a group of other people and businesses that wanna make profit from that. But when you say Arabs, you say Saudi, Abu Dhabi, people have in mind that they have everything. They're coming to buy Haaland, buy Mbappe, buy Cristiano Ronaldo, everybody. But the reality might not be the same. But hey, it is what it is. It's black and white. That's what people want to believe. But and when you say Americans, people are like, oh, no, I don't want American. What is the context behind it? Oh, look at Man United. Okay, how much money Man United spent in the last 10 years? More than Chelsea. About $1 billion. Do you think that Chelsea can do something with $1 billion spent? Good question, right? So there's a lot of narrative and theories going out there that, you know, the kids today, you can't really go deep to analysis. But it is what it is. Anybody that will come through that door, we're going to support him, right? United monitoring Tuchel's this breakfast cereal choice. Yeah, it is what it is. Monitoring the situation. Just taking advantage of somebody's misery to try to capitalize. That's what you're trying to say here. You know, any kind of news, so-called news that you can make right now about Chelsea is going to it's going to make some sense if you want it to make sense. Did that make sense? Yeah. Sense. You know? You can come up with whatever theory right now, it's going to sell. You know, Tuchel going, okay, Rudiger, whatever. You can make whatever title you want, whatever headline you want. It's gonna just be fine because Chelsea are on the on the news right now. Okay. Yeah, why would he leave Chelsea? It's possible. I've seen everything in football. I learned not to say never in life. Tuchel might be forced to leave Chelsea, not because of himself, but if the new owners wanna go with another vision, and Thomas Tuchel is offered twice the money he's getting at Chelsea, he might be tempted. It's business the end of the day, okay? There is no particular love associated this with players or managers. It's about his life. If he can get 3 times the money, thinking about his family and the future and everything, he can take advantage of the situation to leave. Just like Christensen now is going to be Oh, just because of the uncertainty at Chelsea Football Club, he left. But we forgot that he started those negotiations like month or years ago, and he didn't want to sign, right? So everybody can take advantage of the situation right now to leave and to go make more money. All right, people. All right. Thank you so much for everybody that been here, and I see a lot of love and likes and subs. So far, many people are subscribing. Thank you so much, much appreciated. We are getting closer to 30,000. Today, we might have 100 more new members in the channel. Much appreciated. A lot of blessings. There is no loyalty in management. Exactly. You nailed it. Even in players, bro. Even in players, there is no loyalty. Mourinho left Chelsea to go to Man United and went to Spurs. Okay? No loyalty. The end of the day is about business. If you put yourself in Thomas Tuchel's place, it's too much to handle, and you're gonna have probably an easier life somewhere else, and a bigger budget, more money. What do you want him to do? He can leave, but we're gonna get somebody. We at Chelsea Football Club is about the culture. Abramovic already built a winning culture at Chelsea. Everybody that will come to Chelsea will live to a standard that we can accept, you know, some sort of standard at Chelsea Football Club. Okay, I'm gonna read few more questions and then jump to another screen where I will be analyzing a little bit about tonight's games. So when I am in that screen, I can't really take I can't see your comment, so that's why I wanted just to read comment first. And then, how many more seasons Silva at his high level? Only God knows. He's getting older, but I'm convinced that Thiago Silva lied about his age. He's actually 25, but he lied to people that he's 37. You know, certain players will lie about their age so they can play more, right? But Thiago Silva lied about his age. He was young, but he pretended to be old, you know. So yeah, all the jokes aside, only God knows. And you can see he's getting some knocks here and there, missing few games here and there. You have to manage him, okay? Manage his playing time. Don't play him after every 48 hours or so. Give him the rest that he deserves, and then he's gonna perform. I think he still has at least 2 to 3 more seasons. He still have next season with Chelsea, and then he's gonna go to Brazil to finish his career. And then, you know, he's gonna retire when he's like 41, 42, and then that guy is gonna be a coach because he knows what he's doing. So probably he's gonna come back one day to be the Chelsea coach, Thiago Silva. Yeah, exactly. There is no guarantee that anybody is gonna stay there, including players and manager. You know, you can say whatever you want in the media today, but the next morning you change your mind. It's PR. It's called PR. And do you really expect like Thomas Tuchel to come in the media and start condemning Abramovic and Chelsea Football Club and say whatever people expect him to say? Come on, people. That is PR. He's keeping us together because that's what he's supposed to do. That's what he's paid to do. it doesn't mean necessarily that what he mean inside him. Okay? So people don't understand. Chelsea are public enemy number one. At least, yeah, it's the way the media want us to be at the moment. They want to paint us that the whole misery around the world is all about Chelsea, and we're going to have to make them as an example. But hey, we are coming back, and get ready. Get ready. No matter what, we're going to survive. So Wallace is asking who's next for that position. Thiago Silva positions at Chelsea Football Club. For me, nobody is gonna take his place. Nobody can be another Thiago Silva. Nobody can be another Eden Hazard or Didier Drogba. You are your own person, okay? So we're not gonna have anybody like Thiago Silva. We're gonna have people who are going to be them, okay? Just do the job. The next on the list, we don't know. Christensen is leaving. Levi McCowell is still young, 18, 19 years old. But I just wish that he can come back next season and learn a little bit from Thiago Silva before he leaves. You know? But what I can tell you is that it's going to be a process to replace certain players, but we're going to be fine. We are going to be fine. Buyamba, I think he need to go to the Championship or another team in the Premier League to learn, because so far he's been playing a lot of baby football. You know, he's playing with the academy. He's tall. He's giant. Xavier Buyamba. Now it's time for him to do what Levi did, right? Go there, play real football, and then learn, come back. But your question also, probably you are asking me about, also about what I wanted to say, about buying, right? So nothing at the moment is a guaranteed. You need a new owner first. You need to balance books. So anybody that is talking about Koundé, Tchouameni, Declan Rice, just they might be deluded, or they just want to keep the conversation going and keep the business going because people are interested in transfer and gossip. But right now, just think about it, people. Peter Cech said that we are living day by day. We can't even spend more than a certain amount of money. We might be even driving to go to Middlesbrough, okay, for the game, because we can't take a private jet anymore. So if you bring the narrative about Koundé signing for Chelsea, blah, 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 come on, people. You're going to lie to those naive kids, but you can't lie to people like me. Right now, everything is hanging there until we get a new owner, until they try to balance books, because the wage bill is too high. And I heard that some people just withdrew themselves from the bid because of the wage bill. Like, it's too much paying on players. So owners are gonna come there, try to balance books, because we don't have a sugar daddy who will always put his hand in the pocket and help us. No more. We have to live on a budget. So if you're talking about us signing whatever you want and then something is wrong with you, you have to wait. Chelsea are public enemy number one. Okay, thank you so much. It's because, when you're so good, right? In class, everywhere, people tend to hate you. Yeah. So you can hate Chelsea, It's not gonna change anything, my friend. Buyamba is baby Van Dijk still. Yeah. I don't like to compare people. Buyamba is Buyamba. Van Dijk is Van Dijk. Nobody is gonna be like him. But you know, it's the narrative. It makes your newspaper sell. Because Buyamba still has a small name. So if you say, oh, he's the next big thing, and you associate his name with a big name, people are gonna read and click on it. Or when you search it on internet, you're gonna find it just because there is the Van Dijk name associated with Buyamba, right? So people don't understand tactics played by the media to get you read. You know, I heard Marco Maren. Remember the guy that we signed from Germany? He was the next Messi, the German Messi. What happened to him? They looked alike, though. The German Messi, when we signed him under Di Matteo, right? Wow, he looked alike. He had some tricks and flips and all that here and there, some skills. All of a sudden, this is the German Messi. He's gonna be the next Messi. And how many next Neymar, next Drogba, next that never really got to that level? Christensen broke my heart. This is why I said never get attached to players. You are learning the hard way, my friend. Not the way it is. I'm not heading Chelsea Football Club. I'm a Chelsea fan supporter since 2012. Okay, yeah, you know, 2012, there are certain kids who were born in 2012. Nothing wrong by supporting Chelsea since 2012, my friend. Nothing to be ashamed of. You are part of the history. The same year that we won the Champions League. Now it's time to learn how to love the club without sugar daddy and without trophy, because we might have a little bit of transition, you know, a short period of time, but we should be fine because we have a winning culture at Chelsea Football Club. Don't worry about it. Chelsea perspective, nice to see you, bro. You wake me up every single day. I put you in the background when I'm struggling to wake up. But I listen to your show. Not watching because it's going to be one eye, but always there to support. Just I told you reasons why I don't comment. I don't comment on at the end. And you know that we talked probably in private. So, yeah, always there to support. Nice to see you. You're doing good. Growing, and keep going with the schedule. It's going to pay off. Hard work always pays off at some point. You know, quality is quality. And you have quality content. That is the most important. Laurenz said Chelsea. Remember Zirkov, the Russian Ronaldinho? Yeah, that's why I was talking, my friend. I said, you know, let players be their own, you know. Christian Pulisic, the next Hazard. No, they are not. Okay? They are their own players. Zirkov was the next Ronaldo. Everybody is the next Neymar, the next. Sugar daddy in the end. Okay. I was 14 in 2012. Now we know your age. We know your age. Mr. Askel Bank. Do you have a bank to help us, you know? Be our bank so we don't pay you interest. Be like our sugar daddy. How about that? Because your name is Bank. Mr. Money in the Bank. People, we should have at least 30 likes. Yeah, let's get 30 likes. When Chelsea Perspective says something, you do it. Let's do it. 1 second. As long as Tuchel stays, I'm not worried. London is blue. Even here in Kenya, it's still blue, right? Listen, people will come and go, bro. People will come and go. For me, even without Tuchel, because he's not eternal. You know, he might decide to go and get 3 times the money that he's getting at Chelsea and leave. Go. We're going to find somebody else and we're going to win something. I'm not afraid, bro. Mr. Fashion say, mon frère, he's speaking French here. Yuri Zirkov, yeah. Yuri Zirkov was the Russian Messi. You can Google him or just check some videos on YouTube. Everybody is a Messi and next Messi, next Salah. Okay, Mr. Sock Hanks, thank you for stopping by, my friend. He said, if Rudiger, Aspi, Christensen leave for free this summer, it's hard for Chelsea to find 3 new defenders to replace them. It's going to be hard, but we're going to find somebody. It's going to open doors to some other players that we never knew. Probably go for Attila Sly. You got experience and work with the youngsters that we have. And don't sleep on Malang Sarr. Malang Sarr is growing in confidence every single time. Nobody wanted him to see him at Chelsea Football Club because he was awful in pre-season. Look at him today, Malang Sarr. So give people time and then they're going to improve. Tuchel is a morally driven individual, so I don't think he's considered leaving for now. If he does, it will tarnish his image. Okay. I respect your opinion. I just think that business, like moral in business, in modern business, doesn't exist the way I see it. And like I say, it might not depend on him. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. Malang Sarr is getting better and better every single game. People, okay. Okay. What are we gonna do now is to try to double check what is happening. If you don't mind, follow your brother on social, please do. Follow your brother on social media. I follow people back, by the way. I don't care about how many people follows you, because I'm one of you guys. So if you don't mind, like helping your brother grow somehow, let's grow the community. Let's follow each other, okay? Get there on social. Green Turf, you follow me, you follow Chelsea Perspective, you follow Thai Talks, you follow other brothers, and that's how you grow, right? That's how we grow on social. Let me know if you can still see me and you can still hear me, or it's too loud or too whatever, because there's a lot of technical things going on here, right? a lot of technical problems, but I trust you guys to let me know. Okay, so after promoting myself a little bit here, people, as you can tell, this is my page on Social Green Turf. I'm expecting more followers, and then this is the link for this stream here. Okay, you can go there and share to your people. Tell them, hey, come join us. Come join us. Join us now. And the show is for the people, like I always repeat. You bring your topic and we're going to discuss about it. So we have Lille against Chelsea Football Club, Juventus against Villarreal, and the Premier League, Arsenal against Liverpool, Brighton against Tottenham. All right? That's what we get, what you have. And also, I think Everton are going to play, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And then I made some videos on the Green Turf channel. Just in case you're just discovering this channel. This is the global fan channel where we talk about football in general, not only Chelsea. We talk about the French league, the Bundesliga, the whatever Liga it is, the Thai Talks Liga, every league in the world, we talk about them. But on the Green Turf, we talk about Chelsea most of the time, but we also talk about football, you know. 95% is about Chelsea, but the other 5% we talk about football, right? All right, so what Ty is complaining about, let me read some comment. Let me read some comment, people. I don't know if I can manage to put your comment on the screen from here. Let me try. This is how I try my stuff, right? Always trying some new stuff. That's me. I'm very bored of my own stuff. All the time. Okay. Okay, let me go back and read some more. This is Chelsea perspective here. True, it might not depend on him. Yeah, it might not depend on Mr. Tuchel. And I want to ask a small question. Okay, you don't have to ask me to ask a question. You can ask anytime. Sarr is a good defender. He just needs some time to develop. I agree. Give players some time. Play them a lot. Give them a run of games. And they're going to develop. Why not? Ask the question. What is a brilliant background? Okay. Brilliant background. Yeah, man. It's I'm trying different things. That's why I'm blocked sometimes. Like I will be blocked like nothing is working anymore because I tried so many different things. Like after this show, I will be bored about my own things, and I'm like, what can I do next? And that used to be my problem also in college and whatever. I just want to do more. And sometimes when you trust too much, you lock yourself down, right? Thai Talks Football. I'm repeating this again. Winning games isn't easy, but liking is. There we go. There we go. Like, subscribe, and do the rest. When Thai Talks says something, you have to do it. You do it, right? You do it. Ty says something, you do it. Because Ty got a fighting spirit. Like me, Ty will fight me like 24/7. Don't even start fighting Ty because he's not gonna win. Ty is just a little bit of like little me when I was his age. But now with the age, brother, you will understand that you're getting tired. You're like, no. Okay. Reading some comment, people. Send your comment. We are here for the people, okay? People first. People first, my people. Like, subscribe, and share. God bless you, and I will see you next time, all right?